Child, we love a good voiceover. So welcome to my channel, and these are the products I will be using to show y'all how to flatten this lace. This comb is amazing. It's a precision comb, and we sell them on my website. Now let's get into it. Now when you put your wig on top of your mannequin head, make sure it's aligned equally. All those lines like the wig needs to align with these stitched lines, okay? So when you get your middle part, it's aligned with this middle stitching. You see the middle stitching? That's how you're gonna get your middle part. You're gonna follow that middle stitch. Now, when you're first doing your middle part, like I'm doing right now, the objective, honestly, is to just get the hair out the way. Like, yeah, we want it to be straight, but we can kind of adjust it as we go. Don't kill yourself and be trying to make this line right here straight for an hour, because you see the hair is kind of just doing its own thing. So you really just need, a guideline, and then you go from there. So when you're flattening your lace, you always got to go in sections, right? I don't care how small that lace is. The more sections you do, the flatter it's going to be. All right, so we use our wax stick on the top. And then we're going to spray. I ended up using Ebin spray for the rest because this particular spray, it's good, but I needed something a tad that's going to do a tad bit more for me. But that spray is good still. So if you see me using Ebin spray, that's the only reason. So as you can see, when I put the hot comb on the lace, I use the back of the hot comb to really make the lace flat, because you can't use the back of the hot comb on a client. So you need to do it on a mannequin head, okay? Now let's do it again. I put the wax stick, I add my spray. Now see how I use this? You see how I grab that hair also? Because I don't necessarily want the hot comb pushing the hair back. I want it to just make the first ½ inch of that hair flat. I don't need it going back a whole 3 inches. I see some of y'all making your lace flat, like going back 3 inches. You don't want to do that. That's why I pull on that hair, because I want it to stop about ½ inch. So by pulling that hair upwards, it allows it to stop. And then I use the back of that hot comb to make it flat. Okay, so I'm still going to do some adjusting. See, I'm adjusting the part now. Remember I said don't spend an hour, you know what I'm saying, when you first make this part to make the part straight. Once you start getting things flat and neat, you can go back and correct the part. No big deal. Take your time. You'll be able to see how the part looks better when everything is like hot combed down anyways. So, and I noticed at the top, the part was real. It was like crooked, so I went ahead and just do. We're going to get our hot comb. We're going to spray on top of that. I think I sprayed. I don't remember. But we're definitely going to... Okay, I'm still just making the part straight. So you really just take your time, guys. Honestly, it's so easy. Like, as long as your wig is aligned on those lines, you can't miss, baby. You cannot miss, okay? Now, sometimes it's hard to do what you got to do with the back looking like this. So I'm going to show y'all how we're going to get a T-part. So this is a 5x5. So you have to make sure that you part out enough hair to where if you hot comb to the back, the tracks are covered. Okay? So all you're going to do is make a straight line down. Guys, this is so easy. Straight line down. And then on the other side, you're going to follow through with the same line. Okay. This is the other side. Sorry, I got mixed up too when the camera switched. So I did the other side. So now I'm going to do this side. I haven't hot combed anything yet. I just want to get my line down. So you see that line is going to go straight through on both sides. I did my wax stick and my spray. Now I'm going to hot comb it down. See how neat that looks? You want to make sure you're combing out enough hair to cover those tracks. Look at that. Super easy, y'all. Look at that. It looks really good. Make sure that line is straight across, okay? Straight across, and you just want to flatten it out like that, y'all. It's super easy. And then we go back and we flatten the front. See how I'm using the back of my hot comb as well as the comb part of the hot comb? Then you use that Ebin spray to get it together, honey. It's going to really get it together, guys. And I don't care. Use that hot comb 100 times if you have to. That hot comb is your bestie, okay? You can always go over the wig 1,000 times just to make sure it is flat, flat, flat. So we did that side. So now we're going to do this side. Same thing, guys. Wax stick. A little bit goes a long way with the wax stick. Even though I be doing too much with the wax stick. I be putting too much. But look, a little bit goes. It always melts when you do it anyway. So we get our hot comb. This might be a better angle with the hot comb situation. Okay, so we're not pushing it back. You see how I'm kind of like just going upwards. Because I don't need... Hopefully y'all understand what I'm saying. I'm trying to explain it right. Just don't push that hair 2 inches back, okay? Because that's not what you want. That's not what you want at all. But as I do this, you guys can see exactly what I'm doing. You'll probably understand better. Wax stick, ebony spray. Let's go. Boom. We just kind of want it to go kind of upward, not too far back. And if I don't know if you saw that close up, but the hair was kind of bunched up. Sometimes that hair will get bunched up. We want that hair to look neat. We want all those hairs to go straight back, y'all. So if that happens, just get that hot comb and flatten that hair back out. Straighten that hair. You don't want any lines of demarcation with that hair in the front. So what I'm doing, I'm just getting my hot comb and I'm straightening those hairs out. That's all I'm doing. Because that's just going to make the wig not look as neat if those hairs are not like going straight back. And I know my mannequin head is raggedy, so you see a lot of stuff. But of course, I was able to see those hairs not going straight back. And it just, I don't know, it just makes everything look really ugly. So I fixed all of that. And I still do some adjusting, guys. Like, it's a never-ending look, still adjusting it. Because I see that some of those hairs are not looking that neat. And now you can see how neat it's starting to look. Look at that. Everything's looking straight. I don't have a lot of squiggly lines and things of that nature. Now, I know some people use mousse. You can also use mousse and put your mannequin head under like a blow dryer or the sit-down dryer. You could do that too. That makes it really flat. I ain't got time for all that. So I'm just going to hot comb till my arm falls off. As you can see, it's looking really flat and neat. And then it's like I just wasn't satisfied. So I had to just go in more and more and more. I'm never satisfied with this, y'all. So I always go in. So I saw some of those hairs in the front just were not laying how I wanted them to. And they just didn't look perfect. But I ended up going in and fixing it. We're going to see in a second. Yeah, look. You see how neat that looks? I just went in and fixed all of that. Yeah, I pushed it back some, but I'm about to kind of... See how neat that looks? Yeah. So just make sure when you get your hot comb, yes, it's going straight back, y'all. So it can look neat. That's the neat lines that you want. You don't want your lines looking all like they running over each other. Then I just go back over that because I'm obsessed with a clean finish. So even though it probably looked good to some, it was not looking that good to me. So I had to go back, do that, and now I'm going to flatten my arches because I don't want my arches going back as far as they're going in this video. So I just flatten them out. Like, you are in control of everything on your wig, okay? You are in control. This looks so good, y'all. So freaking good. So, yeah. I just kind of made those arches go down some, did my little 1-2, and you guys subscribe to my channel, comment below, let me know what you think.